What's up, guys? It's your boy Max back at with a great another what if. This is what if Deku had a have and have quirk, light and darkness. So basically, your boy Deku, Venom and Anti Venom are making fun of Deku because Natalia basically said that Deku is her boyfriend, and Ome is not listening because he doesn't understand, you know, literal Italian. So basically, he just thinks that she's just insulting him, and he grabs Deku instead of All Might grabbing Deku. I want to say that a villain who scratch that, not a villain, but I want to say that Aizawa or Nezu. Yes, Nezu was there because he had a meeting, and basically my Aizawa was basically there protecting him. So basically, Nezu comes into Natalia's room, and Natalia and Deku are screaming like, "What is that?" And Nezu says, "Don't worry, I'm just a how do you say it, the principal of UA." And Deku is wondering like, "What is UA? Like literally, I do not need UA. What is that? I have never heard of that before." And Nezu explains what UA is, and basically Deku's just like, screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you. Because like he's talking to All Might, Nezu, and Aizawa. Deku says that first of all, All Might, in your fight with a villain, you killed my mother. So screw you, and you. I don't know what you are or who you are. Screw you, and you. Get the hell out of my house. And like they all leave feeling disappointed, especially All Might, because like after hearing what Deku said to him, Aizawa, and Nezu leaves a little note saying, "If you ever want to join UA, it's right here. We have an elementary school too." If you're wondering who runs the elementary school, I would say that Nezu. I mean, not Nezu, but like some sidekicks to like strong heroes run the school. So basically, yeah, it works great. So basically, Deku leaves Natalia's house, and since Natalia's house is pretty messed up, he says, "You can stay with me." And Natalia's like, "Wait, really? Cool, 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 cool." So basically, Deku wants Natalia home. Wants Natalia to his house, and Natalia is looking around, and she sees like different writings in different languages, basically a German, Italian, English, and she's wondering like, how did you do all this? And Deku's like, quirk. And basically in Italy, since the Italian mob boss, who sits over, all for one, yes, basically, the Italian mob boss has a stronger quirk than all for one. Just like the mob boss has the power to erase all of existence and basically recreate it in one blink of like of an eye. And guess what? Alpha is scared of that because like that's his father. His father is young. His quirk makes him age, like a Saiyan, basically, sort of like a Saiyan, and it works out great for like all for one. All for one ages like a human, basically, like any other day here human. And since he had like the power to, stop him from getting old, basically, basically he's sort of somewhat immortal, just like his dad. And then back to Deku. So Deku lets Harley stay here, and she sees everything, and like she goes and like Deku says, you can sleep in my bedroom, and Natalia is sort of concerned because from her parents, like from what she heard in like the orphanage she used to live in, saying that boys have weird white stuff on their sheets, and basically she thinks must be frosting, and Deku just like him hears her saying that, and Deku just says, "Hold on, now wait, what?" Deku sits her down, saying, "Before you say anything, that white stuff on my sheets is not frosting. It's something that is made from a man's body. It's called sperm, and it's very gross. Don't try me. I do not want to have kids." And it's how it thinks. So that stuff comes from a man's body. Makes babies? Awesome. And like she she has a notebook and she writes that down quickly, and Dick's like, what was that?" And she says, "Nothing, nothing, nothing." So basically Deku changes like the sheets, cleaning the bed, and like he puts new sheets on there. Natalia sleeps on the other side, he sleeps on the other. And it's nighttime now, so Deku and Natalia are sleeping. And back in Japan, a certain someone, Katsuki Bakugo, is, I won't say he's not on his high horse because someone knocked him down a few pegs. So someone knocked him down a few pegs, and that basically changed him a little bit. And it was a quirkless person too, of course. So basically, Deku, I mean, not but Bakugo, his mother and father had a divorce, basically saying that his mother had full custody of him. And since his father is abusive, literally, he had friends play fucking, excuse me, to play Russian roulette with him, like a toy. And basically, his mom saw that and she was disgusted. So basically, she had an idea to basically move away from him. The only place she thought of is Italy. And note this: she Bakugo is 10, same age as Deku. So basically, Deku is like is 10, and his mind and like his brain, and I'll say that his brain is mature due to venom and anti venom, being created by a smart person and being made with different scientists. I mean, getting data from different scientists they've killed. Basically, he's smart, like big brain smart. So basically, Pakugo, his mom moved to Italy in a few weeks, and like they get an apartment, and Pakugo is like, I don't know how to speak Italian. And like I want to say that before they left, Bakugo had classes into speaking Italian because since he's moving there to Italy, he has to speak Italian. Basically, he speaks perfect. I mean, like he speaks fluent Italian. So basically, Bakugo leaves. He leaves the house, and his mother's home by herself. And she remembers that Hisashi had his business over here in Italy because when Inka was living, she told I want to say Mitsuki that Hisashi had a business over here, like not a business. I mean, basically that a business over here in basically Italy. So basically, she just passed that off. because like, why not? He's probably busy. And back to Bakugo. Bakugo is, I would say, he's walking to school because Mitsuki enrolled him into Italian school, and guess what? That's the same school that Deku is. Uh, that's the same school that Deku is in, and basically when Bakugo gets to his class, and that's the class that Deku's in, Bakugo he runs over there to Deku's desk. I mean, he runs over there to Deku, like I'm saying, Izuku, and Deku's one like, who are you, and how do you know my name? And then it hits him, Bakugo, Bakugo Katsuki, the one who bullied me. I want to say I'm sorry, and Bakugo and Deku's like, why? Thanks to you, I have a better fucking. I mean, crap. Thanks to you, I have a better life now. And like Bakugo is one. Like, what do you mean? Deku explains his life to Bakugo, and Bakugo is sad because like he really didn't know that his aunt died. So basically, Bakugo, you know, like once the class ends, I mean, time passes and the class ends. Basically, as Bakugo was leaving, he saw two men come out of Mitsuki's, I mean, out of his house. And like when the two men, they didn't see Bakugo. Bakugo ran up there to his house, opened the door, and saw his mother, butt naked, curled up in the corner. And those guys were so I won't say that some random guys who were checking her out. And basically Bakugo asked mom, "Are you okay?" And Misa said, "Get away from me, please." And like Bakugo told her that Isuku lives here. He lives in Italy, and he's been living here with his dad. And Mitsuki had an idea. If his dad is here, that's a good thing, cause like she can get with him, and basically Bakugo and Deku could be friends or brothers. And she says, "Go pack up your stuff quickly, honey. We're going to Izuku's house." But that's the thing. He never told me where he lived. And basically, out of nowhere, like I said, Deku comes out the shadow, saying, "Hello, Auntie. Hey, Bakugo." And Bakugo's like, "One, like, what? Like, how did you get here?" And Deku says, "Don't mind that, but Auntie, you and Bakugo can live with me." Wait, live with you? Yeah. My old man died, and he told me I can live by myself since I'm more, how do you say it, mature. Mitsuki doesn't believe that, and she says, "Fine, but who pays the bills?" You don't know. And like Mitsuki just brushes that off quickly, cause like she senses that the guys are coming back. Deku pulls them into the shadows and basically all their stuff, and the guys get there and they don't see nothing. And Deku walks out of the shadow with like a gun, like I don't say that he had a double-barreled gun, like a double-barrel, I don't know, a double-barreled Desert Eagle with like the round cylinder clips that hold bullets. That is basically that, and like he just shoots them in the head, and he leaves them there. And he creates like I want to say he creates like a light dog. A light dog is a type of light that he created using his manipulation of light, and it eats the guys. Basically, just like changing the light into red light, and the red light turns into black, like into darkness, and goes back to Deku. and Deku gets somewhat of their power. Deku, he's like, he basically, I mean, back at Deku's house, I forgot her name, but oh yeah, Natasha and Deku meet Ski and Bakugo. Deku welcomes them to his house. Mitsuki sees the house and she thinks it's really clean. And she asks Deku, have you been living here by yourself? And Deku says, yeah, mainly yeah, by myself. And she asks, like, where's your father? Passed. What? He's dead. Straight up dead. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Izuku. And Deku says, it's fine. Basically, Natasha comes out of Deku's room wearing a shirt, and she's wearing like some, like, I want to say boxers. She was wearing some of Deku's boxers and a shirt that Deku had that was really oversized for her. So basically, she comes out there and Misi's like, who is this? And Deku says, this is my sister. After dad died, after mom died, he basically remarried, got a daughter. This is my sister Natasha, and her mom died, so basically she lives with me. And since my dad died, she basically, stayed here. And Misi's like, oh, okay, I get it. And Deku says, I mean, we have more rooms here for y'all. Y'all can live here. Mitsuki says, okay. Me, me, oh. Mitsuki goes and put her stuff and Bakugo's stuff in their room. Bakugo has his room and Mitsuki has her own, which is the queen-sized room, like a very very big room. And she sits there, and Deku, he basically passes through the door like a ghost or something, and he sits on the bed next to Mitsuki saying, "Hey, I'm Mitsuki." And she's wondering, like, how did you get in my room? And Dick says, don't worry about that, but here. He pulls out like a full bottle of whiskey and two shot glasses. I mean, two cups. And she's wondering, like, can you drink that? Yeah, I've been drinking this for the longest. I just bought this bottle. Wait, really? You drink Izuku? Hey, no. Don't, don't blame that on me. That's old man. He gave me liquor before, so I got a liking to it. And she's like, really now? Even glad he's dead. Okay. But you can't drink. I can, and I did. And like he pulls out a few bottles of whiskey, vodka, and bourbon. How do you say it? She is surprised that he has had these, like, he had these many bottles. And like he says, this is like, all these bottles come from one night or two. And she's like, wait, what? Really? Yeah. I was hurt, I was broken, I was depressed, so basically I tried so many things to make the pain go away until I tried alcohol, and since my old man gave me some, I basically had some. You had some? What about your sister? She knows and she drinks with me. Wait, you drink with your sister? Yeah, that's a fun little, how you say it, sister and brother bonding. But if you want to, I can come here and drink with you. She says, You can stay. And Deku says, fine, but here. He creates, like, I want to say that Mitsuki, since Mitsuki was having them claps, them clam chowder cheeks, Deku basically, left something. I want to say, like, I want to say he basically made something for Mitsuki, which was, I want to say, a vibrator, like a, like a weird vibrator. And Deku, he leaves it there for Mitsuki, and then he goes in the bathroom and freshes up, and Mitsuki takes it, and she just pops it in there, and she leaves it in there, and Deku had the remote. Deku comes out the bathroom, already good, and he basically has the remote in his pocket. Every time he rubs his pocket, the vibration goes up and up, and I don't want to say it no more. Base explodes everywhere. Mitsuki basically grabs Deku, sh- shoves him against the wall, and kisses him. And in Italy, honestly, it's illegal to do that to a child. But me says screw it. And like she makes out with Deku, and in Deku's mind, help me, Venom, and anti-Venom. And Venom says nope, and so does anti-Venom. Even though anti-Venom is a good side, but he's just like he wants to see what's gonna happen, and so does Venom, and basically, his love thing grows. I want to say that it grows like a few more inches, and Mitsuki, she feels it, she takes it, and just goes off, and now it's nighttime. Now it's the next morning. Deku, time skip to where I want to say that Deku is in middle school now. Deku's in the 8th grade with Natasha and Bakugo. Natasha, she loves Deku. She really loves Deku. Bakugo found a girlfriend. I won't say that. Her name is I'm gonna give her a different. How about I won't say she's Minetta's sister. Minetta's twin sister, actually. So basically, Mineta is he lives in Japan, and his sister was put up for adoption because like her mom didn't want her, or her father she basically went to Italy because why not? And Bakugo loves her. I won't say that he doesn't love her, but like she likes. He likes her. So basically, Deku, Natasha, and Bakugo and Maneka. I gave her that name for a reason. Maneka. Maneka and Bakugo, they go out on a few dates. To Natasha and Deku, they basically go on a few dates too. You're rude or phone. Rude. Mm-hmm. They rude. They yell at you. What it say? Huh? I'm back. Sorry about that. That was my mom. Basically, Deku 14, Bakugo's 14, Moneka 14, and Natasha, they're all 14. Bakugo isn't that arrogant because, like, he sees that in Italy, people don't care if you're, the strongest. They will beat you up either way, leave you to die in a ditch. So basically, Deku And also in school there were these two girls. These two girls, also they love cute little things. And since Deku was how do you say it, a chew toy, they basically had some fun with him. These three girls had a weird thing for Deku. One of the girls did one of the girls had a crafting quirk which made anything, and one other girl had like a tech quirk, was like she was able to make, you know, different things with tech. And the other one had the power to manipulate metal, or basically manipulate things, some things. So basically, Deku right now he's not gonna have a harem, but these two girls they're gonna be able to be Deku friends later on. Basically, not Deku. So these two girls they basically walk up to Deku and shove Deku a little bit, and Deku makes like a light construction with like a teddy bear to it, and it says sorry, and basically one of the girls are like, like who did this for me? And Deku waves saying hello, and another student says, wait, what are you doing? Those girls are gonna hurt you. And like the three girls go over there to Deku. They grab Deku by the collar and drag him off somewhere. They throw Deku to a storage room, and one of the girls says, "Hey, sorry for bumping into you." Deku says, "It's okay, but why did you have to bring me here? Cause we can have some fun with you." A few screams, moans, and groans later, Deku walks out of the supply closet. All right, and the girls, they're in there, halfly gone, and onto that, Natasha, she sees Deku, and Deku is somewhat alright. The only thing that's wrong with him is his stamina. Anti Venom and Venom haven't worked that hard in years, literally. So basically, Deku goes home, and Bakugo, her, and I don't say Bakugo, Moneka, Deku, and Natasha, they all go home. And on the way home, Bakugo, I want to say, Moneka said that I love you, Bakugo Katsuki. And basically, Bakugo is thinking about that, and he's like, oh my gosh, she actually likes me, she actually likes me. And Deku, he grabs Bakugo, and I'll say, he grabs Bakugo, and Natasha saying, we can be the best heroes, huh? And around the corner, somebody overheard that. It was, I want to say, it was a female version of, not Todoroki, but it was Endeavor. Endeavor was called over to Italy. He learned Italian and basically English. Deku, I mean, Endeavor overheard these kids, and like he ran over to say, "Shut up, rats! I'm trying to do a mission." And basically, Deku says, "Let me guess, Endeavor, Japan, second strongest, have kids. One of them is missing and named Toya Todoroki. The other one is Shoto Todoroki. And you put your wife into a mental institution. And right now, he's scared. Saying, how do you know that? Boy, who are you and why did you use your quirk? First of all, it's my quirk, my life, so shut up. And second of all, those guys you're looking at are just normal people. How you know? Because those guys are part of a weak gang. Wait, you faced him before? Yeah, I have faced him before. And basically, they all go back to their house. Mitsuki's in her room, doing work because like she does work from home and she gets paid for it. They all do their homework, they go to sleep, and onto that, Bakugo has an idea. He basically, wakes up Natasha, and Bakugo thinks that if thinks that if Natasha kisses Deku, he's gonna wake up. So Deku's in there knocked out cold. Natasha and Bakugo go in there and basically stand by Deku. And as Natasha was gonna go and grab Deku, two things come out of Deku in his sleep: Venom and Anti Venom. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off.